Hello everyone, now we are going to do a partial load of whites in the Unimatic. Several of you asked if it would be possible to do a small load in the Unimatic, and that answer is yes, and I will show you a small load inside of the Unimatic. Socks, white. I need my bleach as well, and I'm going to set the camera down here for a second while the machine fills. Now I'm only going to let it fill part of the way using Ariel detergent. Partial cup of bleach. So now it's filling. Set it on about 6 minutes. I'll get it to about right in here, or maybe just about right here. The older machines were capable of, the later models, I think 56, you started a small load. And then after that, most everything had that, except I think the bottom of the line machines did. But you could always manually adjust the limit. Okay, so what we're going to do, move it. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Now that stuff is dirty, and that sound is the pump running. Should be dry. Yep. Normally has a little bit of water in there. Running it with the bleach. A little longer than normal, but that's okay. You can see, I don't want to sit too close to the bleach, but you can see, look at the sides of the tub, the current of the water That's from the pulsator at the bottom, and that pulsator's kind of shot. Suds are bubbling up near the middle. It'll start to get a little splashier once it starts overflow rinsing. Overflow washing. Water's pretty nasty. That was about less than a half cup of Ariel detergent. Stuff rolling over. Sure, it'll be a big tangled mess, but we'll see. It's getting close to the overflow. Of course, the hot water. I purged the line too of the cold water as well, so this shall be interesting. I think the next increment it should start overflow washing. So I'm going to back up just a hair. That way I don't get bleach on my nice clothes, on my halfway decent clothes. Alright. It's not making that Unimatic sound, just there it goes. Now it's starting to make that Unimatic sound. The sound of that lint chaser, that top ring hitting the water. Unique sound only on these machines. Now you can see it's starting. Now it's starting to overflow. Just about. There she goes. Of course, it takes no time for this machine to go. willing to bet it's tangled. We shall see. Not too bad. Little off balance. There's not much. You can see there's not much right in here. There's a shirt, and a couple other things. Now, this might overflow. By overflow, I mean the stuff in here, since it's glued to the sides after that spin, of course. The holes in the top of the inner tub are going to be plugged. Well, that water's got to go somewhere, and eventually it's going to go up. The amount of water coming into the machine naturally is more than the machine itself can handle. Is more than the holes in the top of the tub can handle. Now normally, as we've seen, this machine overflows on the wash and on the rinse. Usually the rinse, sometimes I'll let it go, sometimes I'll walk the timer in increment. Now I've seen it do it on towels, and I've seen it do it on other stuff, and sometimes it'll get really full and get all the way up above here and get up to near the top of this up here, and it's kind of funny to watch when it does that. But there's no predicting when it'll do it exactly. There's only a couple of socks, but you can see the stuff so far is very clean. Of course, it smells strongly of bleach, but you can see that stuff this thing just smacks it clean, and does that very gentle, washing action with that pulsator. Well, that just fell, so it probably won't do it now. We'll see though. See how far it gets. Everything's falling off. Just about everything. I'll have to catch a video when it does that. It's kind of funny to watch. Now, if you're not careful, something could go continuously up. Take this sock, for example, and then all of a sudden find its way into the outer tub. Well, that's what killed this machine, was a sock inside of the outer tub. And that's the only thing that was wrong with it. I didn't figure it out until I cracked the top off and checked inside. And where the sock was, it had rusted through the outer tub a little bit, but I fixed that with some JB weld. Doesn't look pretty, but it works. There it goes. One of the most unique ways ever devised to wash clothes. You can see the suds are just skimming across the top. let's say I want to rinse them more. Go back, which we're going to do. Give it an extra minute of rinsing. Go back and start it over again, and it'll just run through the rinse cycle again. If I wanted to start at the beginning or last click before the end, just give it an extra rinse. I rarely do that, don't really need to, but with the bleach it's not a bad idea. And there's a little bit of suds at the top. Not a huge amount though, especially considering how sudsy the wash water was. And we also probably had a little too much detergent in there for it, but it's alright. The amount of torque that it takes to do that, I can't even imagine. That is a powerful motor in this machine. I think it's like not even 10 seconds the water's out, and 26 seconds it's up to spin speed. Didn't help with that load that's in there. about 30 more seconds. Alright, let's see. Wow. Oh, sock's inside out. Silly me. But look at that. Yeah, besides, ignore the hole in the sock. Little stain right there. But this is, I think this is the one that had the big old ketchup kind of stain in it. I don't know. These were nasty. I mean, this thing never ceases to amaze me. Even that short of a wash time. Yes, granted, bleach does a lot of work as well, but I mean, this machine just smacks stuff clean and hardly has any bleach smell to it. I'm sure once they're put in the dryer, they'll be good to go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. There'll be plenty more where this came from. And thank you for watching. I appreciate everyone who's watching my channel, who's likes my videos, who subscribes. I love when you guys comment, ask questions. It's amazing to show something this old that works so well. It's sad to see that they don't make anything like this anymore. I'm excited when I will have other machines in operation and hooked up and ready to rock and roll. But in the meantime, hopefully you guys enjoy all the current videos, and please like and subscribe, comment, and I'm hoping to do another video here soon.